Greetings people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. Okay, I hope you guys are not ready to do any plot for a very, very long time, because I'm going to be focusing on optional content for a very, very long time. We got a bunch of hunts to continue. We have like, we've gotten more than half of the espers, but we still have a few left. And we've got a couple of optional dungeons and stuff like that. So yeah, this game's gonna, the rest of this game is going to take a while. Now, off screen, I went and sold all of my guild fodder. And as you can see, that's how much money I now have. Now, I did not sell those black orbs that I had picked up at the Pharos. I'll need those for another side quest. I'll need those for just need them for a little something. What I am going to do is, I'm going to head over to the, I guess I could have gone to Rabanastre and gone to the Sand Sea or whatever, but I'll just, I mean, I'm here in the area, I might as well do this. I'm going to go to the bar, and I'm going to have a look at the notice board, the Whitecap. A bunch of hunts are now available. Now, it's worthy to note that a good bit of these hunts became available before we went to Readerana Cacturak. It was like, we came here to Balfenheim and then we talked to Redis. After you talk to Redis, a bunch of hunts become available. So there's that, but I'll go ahead and examine this notice board. This is what is now available. So it's a lot, and that's just here on the notice board. I'm still gonna, eventually I'm gonna go to Rabanastre and talk to Mont Blanc. But right now, let's check this one out. Death Gaze. The petitioner is a traveler, and it just says aerodrome. Well, what aerodrome, you ask? Well, let's just look at this. I saw it with my own eyes, an enormous worm right there on the deck of an airship. I'll tell you the rest when I meet you in person. Will you go and speak to the petitioner? Yes. Now, the petitioner, it brings up this map. It doesn't bring up the map of, like, Balfenheim. It just shows the aerodrome. And, yeah, I'll talk about that later. Oh, but several aerodromes were highlighted. Basically, every aerodrome in Ivalice was highlighted. And there's Diabolos, Mikilo and Bujerba. Better be good or Diabolos will get you. Heh heh heh. Come, talk to me. Yeah, that's not creepy or anything. And all of these hunts, by the way, are probably, I don't think they're any lower than rank 7. So yeah, the game now wants you to bring your A. Oh, never mind. Never mind. The Pisco Demon here is level 5. Forget I said anything. Still, the game wants you to bring your A game. Body and now mind. No. The mind was surely first to change. This matter is grave. See to it that you treat it so. And the petitioner is, Ivanice over at Mount Baromises. Okay. And then let's see, Wild Marlborough. Rena in Erut Village. A horror has come threatening our wood. With reluctance do we look without for aid. But do so we must. Let's see. There's the petitioner. Catoblepis. Hey, it's Supanilo from Jahara. We remember him. So deeply was my brother wounded by this creature, he could fight no more. I must avenge his honor. Help me do this. Yeah, sure. I like old Supanilo. We know where he is. Fafnir. Liha at Mount Baromises. Many woes have already befallen Baromises. In their midst, a new threat now approaches. Hunters of Iron will help us in our hour of need. And yep, over at Mount Baromises. That seems to be a popular place. So, Pyrolaster? I don't know how you say that. Pilraster? Well, Rickon from Balfenheim. Oh, that's here. If you ask me who's the fastest in Evilise, I'd tell you, me. If you asked who's the strongest, well then I'd say, you tell me. Will you go and speak to the petitioner? Yes. That's Rick, and we know where he is. I could actually go ahead and get that one right now. Not so much the, like, complete the hunt, but I mean, I can get the bill. Where am I? Should I? Sure, why not? Though, just know that you have to play a stupid little mini-game, when you get this bill. You'll see. Let's talk to this guy. The only way to fight Bahamut is to attack it by airship. I'm counting on you. Sink that monster and make Redis proud. Okay, that has nothing to do with the bill, but if you talk to him again... You have the face of a man with questions, and you can ask them after a bit of sport. Okay, well, when he says a bit of sport, I'll tell you, because once I hit shore, I think I'm not going to have time to explain. Just mash the X and circle buttons respectively. If you're playing on a different console with a different controller, I don't know what buttons. But yeah, let's just... Yeah, we're gonna race this guy, so just mash the... Oh boy, I think he's gonna win. Yeah, he's got this. It's him. Cause I'm also trying to do the camera. Why is Vaughn going that way? Wait, did I beat him? Okay. I thought I lost. Nice, very nice. First place, here's your prize. Oh, you get a potion. Sol my bill, oh, that was Elsa who said that. Sol my bill, did you? Let's cut right to the chase then. Yeah, now, I don't think you have to win. I think if you lose, he'll just be like, ah, you lost, but he'll still tell you about the bill. So if you want a potion, which is like, so last year. What I want to find out is simple enough. I know me, Elsa, and Raz are the fastest around, but who's the strongest, And what better way to prove one's strength than felling a terrible beast of legend, am I right? You sure promise. Who knows? There's only one problem. I don't have the slightest idea where to find this beast. I'm sure when you find it, you'll know. What do you say? Will you give it a try? Sure, I'll fight your monster. You listening? The creature you're after is called the Pilaraster. As I said, I don't know where to find it, but you'll know when you do. Okay, well, I don't even remember how to find that thing. I'm not gonna worry about it for now. If you want to race that guy again, you can just talk to him, but yeah, I don't care about his stupid little race. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's actually, now... If you ask me, like, what do I want to do first, because there's just so much to do first, I think I'm going to start with a relatively easy hunt. I mean, it can be a bit time-consuming, based on random number generators, but I'm going to start one that's fairly easy, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go over here to the, aerodrome. Let's see... Just hit the save, Chris. I don't really think we need to, but, let's see. Ah, yes. This group of people right here, this family, we have talked to them before. They're very uppity. You can find them in literally every single aerodrome. And if you talk to the kid... What do you want? You're positively filthy! Ah, you must be here about the bill I posted for Death Gaze. Yeah, Death Gaze. I'm gonna take on the Death Gaze hunt. So yeah, this is what I mean. You can find this, he's the petitioner, but you can find him in literally every single aerodrome in Evilise. So, he's easy to find. Well, would you like to hear more? I'm listening. I saw a worm on the deck of an airship. It was the legendary Death Gaze, I'm sure of it. A sky pirate on the deck with me told me that's what it was, but my mother and father don't believe me. Don't mind him, he's just tired of traveling. The three of us went on deck before we landed. There wasn't so much as a rat, never mind a worm. If there'd been a rat, now that would have been a scene, eh, Mother? But Father wouldn't change that about you for the world. Yeah, we've heard that before. Oh, be quiet, Father. Since they still don't believe me, I thought I'd make a wager with Mother. If you can find Death Gaze, I win. If not, Mother wins. What do you say, Mother? Fine with me, worms and dragons indeed. Just finding this creature is not challenge enough. I think you should slay it. though how you slay an imaginary worm is beyond me. Excellent. If I lose, I give you 100 black chocobos, mother. That's a lot of black chocobos. And if I lose, I'll buy you a brand new airship. What am I gonna do with 100 chocobos? Ha ha ha, and who do you suppose will end up paying for these prizes, mother? But father wouldn't change it about you for the world. Yeah, because we all know you're loaded, dude. Father will pay your bounty too, so find Death Gaze for me and kill it. I have no idea where it might appear or when it might appear, but I'll tell you as soon as I learn anything. I mustn't let mother win. Death Gaze, the hunt begins. Yeah, Death Gaze. We remember Death Gaze from Final Fantasy VI. Well, in that game, he was called Doom Gaze. Well, at least in the Ted Woosley translation, but yeah. Now, the way you have to find Death Gaze, you basically have to fly around Ivalice in airships, and it can't be your private airship, the Strahl. No, it's gotta be actual sky ferries. So the way it works is when you fly to any other port, literally any other port, there is a chance that you will encounter Death Gaze. Let me look at my map, or my notes here. Yes, so the first time, the chance of finding Death Gaze is a 4% thing, which is extremely rare. But it doubles each time you, like, when you come to another port and then do it again, it doubles. And after a while, it will reach 64, and it will not double anymore after that. So the highest you can make the chance is 64. But let's go ahead and, let's go to Nalbina. You can do this by private cabins. You don't need to do leisure crafts. I'll do private cabins. Make sure you have some money, because it always costs money to fly around the place. Now, I got lucky, and I encountered Death Gaze on this exact flight. But it makes sense that I didn't encounter it now. I mean, it's a 4% chance, but I mean, now it's doubled, so now it's an 8% chance. So yeah, it's pretty crazy how that happens. But I think, actually, I don't even think it has doubled yet. I think it will not double until I found the kid, because you know he's here. So I gotta locate him. There he is. Let's see what he says. Mother and father still don't believe that I saw a worm on the airship. That's why I need you to find it and kill it for me. It's called Death Gaze, and I see it sometimes when riding the airships. It was quite far off when I last saw it, but it will come back. Alright, so what he's saying, yeah, it was far off, meaning that it wasn't anywhere close. Alright, well, there you go. That means it's pretty certain that you're not going to run into it anytime soon. Now, I'm just going to keep flying, it should now be an 8% chance, so I'm just gonna keep flying around the world. No, I didn't mean to do leisure craft. I did not mean to do leisure craft. Well, whatever, it's fine. Skip this. And they're gonna be like, good evening, blah, 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 blah. Hey, is that the kid? Oh no, that's a different kid. I did not mean to do leisure craft, but it's A-okay. I'm just losing a little bit of time. See, most of the big side quests are gonna take time, so I figured I'd just go ahead and do this. This will take the whole video, before I start like anything too big. It's just one hunt I can knock out. Alright, now we're back here in Rabanastre. Let me find the kid. That's not where he is. He's in a different spot every single time. Like, in every single port, he's in a different spot. But you'll always see them standing next to each other like that. Oh, look at this. I felt the ship shake last time. It must have been close. Ooh, that's good. That means he's close by. Alright, well, now we should be at a 16% chance. So where should I go? I'll go to... I'm just trying to figure out which one is the cheapest. I'll go to Bujerba. Let's go private cabin. Balfenheim is cheaper than Rabanastre is. Okay, nothing. Where's the kid? I heard it roar last time. It must have been close. Yeah, it's really close now. That's good. So the odds are increasing that we're going to run into it soon. So at this point, probably, yes, so if my math is correct, and it's not always, it should be a 32% chance at this point. So yeah, if I don't see it this time, I'll probably just, I'll probably just cut to when he does show up. Okay, so passage in Bujerba is expensive. Oh, this is it. When you get this, that means you found him. Anyone? Anyone? Are there any adventurers on board? Death Gaze is attacking the ship. Sure, let's volunteer to fight it. I think if you do nothing, then you just end up back at the next port. Death Gaze, I heard it'd been attacking airships, so I signed on to hunt it. Guess I don't have any choice. Oh, these are headhunters. Yeah, just like Final Fantasy VI, Death Gaze or Doom Gaze, whatever, related to airships. I'm begging ya! I'm all bark and no bite. Kill it for me! I don't want to die! What kind of headhunter are you? Yeah, like, yeah, because in Final Fantasy VI, Death Gaze or Doom Gaze, he was connected to airships. You could find him in the airships, or when you were flying around the map on the airship. So what you want to do, you want to go over here to the air deck. Now, the air deck is an actual melee field where you can, you know, have a full party. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give everybody, well, first off, I'm going to do the, we're going to decoy Bosch. I don't know if you, that's not like super necessary, but I think I might as well. And I am going to give everybody a tourmaline ring to protect against poison and sap, because that's going to be the most annoying thing that happens, I think. If I wasn't doing that, I would do a bubble belt. But anyway, up here, there's Death Gaze. Alright, so he has, you know, some stuff that we want to dispel. Now, there's a chance that we could steal a super rare item from him, but it's not immune. Okay, he's not taking damage. Okay, I was afraid of this. Ow. He has a paling set up that makes him immune to all physical attacks. I was hoping he wouldn't have it set up, but he does. So that's really nice. Can you please dispel Pinello? Where is Pinello? She's like not even, she doesn't exist. What are you doing back there? Get over here. There you go. Yeah, and that stupid Crushing Fangs attack can just one-shot you sometimes. Uh-oh. Oh crap, confused, that's nice. Let's deal with that. Oh wow, they're both confused. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, now do Nukai-san on the other guy. And I hope we walk away from this because he's about to, there we go. Oh boy. This is annoying because I can't even damage him right now. What the heck was I picking up? I swear there was like a chest somewhere. Ow. Oh, this. Please remain behind the railing at all times. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything. I mean, I could cast like Holy on him, and I could cast Flare on him. They don't do that much damage, I'll let you see them. But, I gotta wait for him to drop his physical paling before I can really get to it. Oh, is he immune to magic too? He might be. No, he's not. That was what's his name? That was Bosch hitting him. He will drop his paling eventually. I really thought that if I was quick, I could get to him before he set it up. There we go. Now it falls. Now we can actually damage him. Yeah, just go to town. Your biggest concern at this point is his Crushing Fangs move, and in the event that it one-shots Bosch. It has been known to do that, so yeah, just watch out for that. You might want to cast Protect, but I tend to not do that, and the reason I tend to not do that is because of that right there. It's like he'll go ahead and just one-shot you, and then it's like, well, there's no point in casting Protect. Uh-oh, and he killed, what's her name? He tends to do, especially when you get him close to dead, he uses Scourge a lot, and Scourge inflicts sap, which is why I have Tourmaline rings, because that's really annoying. He also has this return damage effect, where as we damage him, we take a little bit of damage ourselves. So that's more than a little annoying, but whatever, it's not the end of the world. Other than that, he's not terribly difficult. Just make sure, yeah, he didn't reestablish his buffs. He's immune to all the debuffs I care about. Silence, blind, slow, they don't work on him. Bad as I wish they did. Oh crap, he does do restore. You can actually leave this battle, like you can leave the sky deck and then like come back and fight him. If you do that, he'll probably just restore all of his health. So I advise to not do that. Oh boy. And there's one other thing that he does that's that you gotta really be careful about, and if he does it, I'll try to react fast. I hope we kill him soon because Pinella's running out of NP. Ow. Here, you know what? I didn't mean to do that. Can you even, like, siphon him? Didn't seem like it worked. Ah, here we go. He's starting to cast reverse. Well, we don't want that. That's where our attacks will heal him. Yeah, we absolutely do not want that, and I need to dispel that very quickly. Oh crap, it's not reverse, it's Asuna. Let's try that again. Now he's gonna start using Scourge. I forgot, it's considered a debuff. Did it work? No, it didn't work. There's no way, so there's really just no way for me to get it off of him. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to disable everybody's gambits for now, so that way we don't attack him. We're just going to have to wait for it to wear off of him and use a new Kai-san. Yeah, Bio, he uses that a lot too. Here, let's heal everybody up. Okay, it wore off. That is the nice thing about reverse. It typically doesn't last long. Alright, continue on attacking him. And I think as you get him close to dead, he like increases his level or something like that, making him that much harder. And you know, I'm level 58 right here, so you're seeing just what it's like fighting this guy. Yeah, don't go into this fight with low levels is all I can say. But at the levels I have, he's not that difficult. And he's out. Death Gaze vanquished. He's less difficult and he's more annoying. Actually, the hardest part about the battle is finding him. A disgrace this is. What's the point of having us soldiers on board if we end up turning to the passengers to protect the ship? Lesson learned. We'll redouble our training to see this never happens again. You have my thanks and the thanks of all aboard. Well done, lad. Alright, well, yay us, I guess. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. I went the wrong way. Oh, we can disable those gambits. We don't need those gambits anymore. I don't even know where I'm flying to at this point. But let me just go down here. the Sky Saloon and talk to her. On behalf of the entire crew, I thank you, sir. You've done us a great service this day. Yeah, I freaking saved your lives. But yeah, go ahead and rest. To return to the aerodrome. This is Nalbina's music. Alright, that's cool. Or is it? No, this isn't Nalbina. This is, Balfenheim. My bad. Alright, let me find the kid. Where is he? That's not him. Ah, there he is. Hey, kid. You did it! You killed Deathgaze! See, Mother? I told you it was real. I suppose that means I win. No one likes a gloater, but I did lose, and a promise is a promise. I'll buy you that airship. I must admit, this was fun, though. An airship of my own? Yeah, you're a little young to fly it, kid. Buy him an airship when we get home, Father. Yeah, when we get home, just go ahead and buy him an airship. That's all very well for him, but what of me? Losing is deeply unsettling. I think I'm going to be sad. Did you see the way she just looked at him? Like the way her head just whipped over to him when she said that? Now, Mother, none of that. Father will buy a new airship for your son and 100 black chocobos for you. Father, you shouldn't. What will people think? A summer home, an airship, 100 chocobos. That's quite a shopping list. You may be a little spoiled, Mother, but Father wouldn't change that about you for the world. A little spoiled? She's manipulative is what she is. Manipulative. I can't talk. I'm getting an airship. Can you believe it? Oh, and here's your bounty. Not much, but it will have to do. Really? 3,400 gil and 2 elixirs? I mean, I like the 2 elixirs, but come on. You guys are loaded. Why couldn't you, just shower me with endless amounts of gil? I think I'm gonna be sad now. No? That doesn't work that way? Only family members, huh? Ugh. Cheap. As they say in Spanish, lacra. Alright, now let me head to, I'm gonna head to Robinoster. I'm gonna take private airships, and we'll use the straw. I should never have to use an arrow, like a ferry, a public ferry anymore. Oh, by the way, we could go to Bahamut, which is the final area of the game. Don't want to do that, but we could. But let's go to Robinoster from now. Because in addition to all this, I want to also go to the clan hall and talk to Mr. Montblanc and get some rewards that have been kind of long overdue. I'm still a high guardian, so I didn't level up my rank. But yeah. And then that'll be the video. Alright, there he is. Let's go to the Muthru Bazaar. Oh, I am gonna buy a gambit too. There's one gambit I'm gonna want to buy. So I'll make sure to hit the gambit shop on my way. Let's go to the clan. Though I'm not going to use that gambit for a while yet, but there's this one gambit I am going to want to eventually buy, and I might as well just do it now. But let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Here you defeated Rafleza. Impressive, Kupo. The Garif sent you this with your compliments. I don't even remember who that was, but I'll take your word for that. And thanks for avenging our fallen brother. Well, I got 1,800 gil. Here you defeated Daedalus. Impressive, Kupo. I give you this with my compliments. Now, this reward came directly from Montblanc himself. That's no mean feat you've accomplished, vanquishing 4 foul beasties in uncharted lands. You made me proud, Kupo. Well, I got 1,900 gil. Okay. Here you defeated Tyrant. Impressive, Kupo. I give you this with my compliments. All right. Another reward from him. And he says the same thing. 1,900 gil. Here you defeated Hydro. Impressive, Kupo. Clan Buckaboo sends you this with their compliments. In consideration of making our clan work in Balfenheim far easier. Well, I got 2,000 gil. At least they paid me. So, you now command 8 espers. Impressive, Kupo. Eurek sends you this with his compliments. Oh, happy fortune that his life be mine, to live and lie neath stars aligned with thine. I got a nugget of gem steel and 2 teleport stones. So there you go, and he does have some new marks. We have the XII. Let's see what that's about. The Whitecap Wench in Balfenheim. Oh, come on, I just came from Balfenheim. That's okay. Fell dreams trouble my sleep. Visions of a creature out of legend working a great evil. I would rest soundly again. Please hear what I have to say. Yes, I'll go speak to the petitioner. So the Whitecap Wench in Balfenheim. I know exactly where she is. I'll talk to her later. Some other time. And then this, there's one more mark. The Seer. The petitioner is Mont Blanc. A marvelous, malicious, mean creature is out there, Kupo, and it has 4 other meanies with it. Meet with me to hear the rest, Kupo. Yes, I'll go and speak to the petitioner. And the petitioner is none other than me, Kupo. Listen carefully and I'll tell you all the details. We face a terrible creature that strikes fear into the hearts of men, the Seer. And you can be sure it's plotting trouble for all of Evilise, Kupo. It has yet to set its plans in motion, but I smell trouble, Kupo. We must strike now before it's too late, Kupo. You must accept the contract before I can say more. Sure. You are very brave, Kupo. I see you took careful stock of your fears before concentrating for this hunt, Kupo. This creature and its minions hide within the Pharaoh set Ridarana, Kupo. The very fact that it could enter such a place speaks much of its powers. That should be enough to find the Seer and snuff it out. Don't rush in unprepared, though. Take the time you need to make ready for what awaits. The Seer, the hunt begins. Yeah, we'll have to go back to the Pharaohs. Yeah, we'll do that some other time. I don't feel like doing that now. This is a good place to end off the video. Well, no, wait, let me go ahead and get that one gambit I was talking about. It's not, like, crucial or anything, but I think it's gonna help me if I go ahead and get this one gambit. And the gambit shop's over here. I could, for this particular, thing that I'm thinking of, I could make do with, HP less than 70%, but I think I'm gonna go for a little higher than that. I'm going to go for self HP less, oh, that's MP. Self HP less than 80%. I might even consider doing 90. No, I'll do less than 80%. That's just a thing I'm gonna have for a boss fight later on in the game. It's not one that I'm gonna take on very soon, because it is very difficult, but I'll wait, you know. It's just, again, it's not needed, but there you are. Now let me just find the Moogaling and work my way to the nearest save point, and we will end off the video. Yeah, that was a good place to stop. That was a good hunt to take care of. In the next video, I think in the next video we'll actually begin a legitimate side quest. One that will actually test our strength and wits and all that good stuff. So thank you all so much for watching. My name's 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Pieces!